everyone, and welcome back to another speed build. So today we are in the world of Copperdale, which is the high school years world, and this is the 20 by 20 lot that is within walking distance from the fair that's in town. And I have decided to build for y'all two different vendor booths, one being for a culinary sim and the other for an artist sim. And my inspiration from this build came from my latest video, which I will link above for you guys, so definitely go check it out. I ended up using the Home Chef Hustle pack, and it turned out so cute, y'all. That pack is literally everything, and I do end up using it again in this booth right here that I am working on at the moment. So anyways, in the video, I mentioned my aunt and my mom, who are both YouTubers, and my aunt cooks for her channel, and my mom does crafts and DIYs and all the fun things. And I came up with a story that the two of them travel and set up booths to sell their goods at the fair and all the fun little recreational activities near them. And with it being fall, there's all sorts of fun activities taking place. So they travel and they just set up booths and to sell all their home cooked meals and all of their crafts. So my original plan was to build a food truck, but everyone I tried to build, I wasn't happy with it, so here we are. I made these little cute booths for you. So I also did stick a community bathroom in the back of the lot as well. So for the booths, I ended up adding just a square room and then adding another floor piece on the top of that and then deleting the bottom square. This way you're able to drag the top piece of the floor to whatever height you want. It's super easy to do, y'all. If you haven't done it, definitely try. Super easy, not hard at all. But the only downfall with it is that the game will register the lot or the build as a 2-story build. So if you download this lot or you do it for yourself, just make sure when you go to play that you view it from the second floor, because if not, then you won't be able to see the buildings and you'll just be looking at all the items on the ground level. So I do end up adding some landscaping around them, and I use terrain paint that's like dirt and grass mixed together because, you know, the booths have been there for a while, the dirt's dying under it, so I thought that was a cute little touch to add to it. So you'll see me do that a little later. So here I am just going around adding some landscaping and some tables. The fence that I use is from Cottage Living, and I believe those tables and chairs are base game, I want to say. And I am just using some terrain paint to go around to kind of outline a walkway. And here I am adding these plants under it. That way it kind of hides that it's hovering over the ground a little. I didn't know what else to add under there, so I just add these little bushes because, you know, they've been there. The grass is all grown up around it, so I added that. And these little bushes, y'all, these bushes are debug. Well, you can get them not debug, but the orange ones are debug. And I use them in almost all of my builds, I think. They're so cute. I can't get over that plant. It's probably my favorite plant. So here I am working on my mom's section. She is a crafter. She loves all things crafts. And I am adding some crafting things outside because my idea was maybe she's doing like a little craft with me section. So I ended up putting everything outside. As far as the inside of her build goes, I don't add much. I add a couch, a desk, and a computer. Because I figure, you know, she'll be outside all the time doing crafts, hanging out with my aunt over at her booth, all the fun things. So as far as the inside of her goes, it's super simple. And I just add the crafting station outside, and then beside her building, I'm sure you've seen it in the screenshots, I end up adding another wall, and I add the wreaths and all of the crafts and everything hanging up on the wall. So if people want to go and buy some of her crafts that she did, they're up there for them to purchase. And in the game, of course, it's wall art. The Sims really can't buy it, but it was definitely a really cute detail because she has her own studio in her house, and it's in the basement. And y'all, she has crafts all in the basement. It looks like Hobby Lobby in the basement. I'm not even joking. So, and she has this I don't know if she still has it or not, but it's like I don't even know what it's called. It's like a wooden thing with holes cut out in it, and you can use it to hang stuff off of it. I don't know what it's called. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I'll try to find a picture and post it up here for you if I can find one. But this is kind of where I got that inspiration from. So I just go and add all kinds of things, just thinking, maybe it looks homemade. And I end up adding a table as well out there with some crafts, with some vases, and some just little things that look like, they were DIY made. So that is pretty much all for her corner. I do believe I add some little details out in the front as well. And I end up using the table from City Living. You can set it up, and then you can add like your crafts and everything to the inventory of the table, and then you can end up selling those. So I added that out front as well because I don't have the packs. Does it Get to Work, I think, with the register, and I've never gameplayed with Get to Work, so I'm not sure how the whole register thing works. But my cousin pointed that table out to me, so I ended up adding that there. And then for the cooking booth, I did not add the the table that you can add your, oh Lord, y'all, my mind goes blank every single voiceover. The table where you can add the meals that you cook to sell. I did not add that because I completely forgot up until the point of me doing this voiceover. So I'm not sure if you can use it with the get together table or City Living table. But if you download and you play, definitely let me know. I test played the lot a little, but I didn't think to actually try to cook something and put it in there. So I'm not sure about that. Hopefully it works, or if not, if y'all have the Home Chef pack, definitely you can add that to your build as well. So this is inside of her house. I did use a lot of the Nifty Knitting, is that what it's called? Nifty Knitting kit. So the couch and hanging plants and all that is from that pack as well. So here I am trying to figure out seating and landscaping for the outside. I did struggle a little, but I finally figured it out. I ended up adding a walkway near my aunt's booth, and then kind of toward my mom's booth, because it took me so long to figure out exactly how I wanted the booths and the tables and all that set up. So I ended up just making 2 entrances, that way I have a little more space. And then in one of the corners I do end up adding, I'm not sure what it's from, the little camper pack, the little car activity things. I end up adding 2 of those as well because I didn't add anything for kids, and I'm like, oh well, kids go to the fair, so if they come over here with their parents, they need something to do as well. So I ended up adding that. So over here at the cooking booth, what you see me just do is I added this fire pit over here, and I wanted to give some roof detail, but I didn't want to fully close it off because if you're using the barbecue pit, you have all that smoke, and I wanted it to go somewhere. So what I ended up doing was I just used a base game fence, or you put a room piece down first, and then you get the fence that you want, and then you can outline little details or different shapes and just delete the floor, and then it's like a cute little roof pattern. There is name for that. But at the moment, I can't remember. But yeah, I ended up adding that there. I thought it was a cute little detail to add. And then going into her booth, the counters and the refrigerator and everything you see in here is from the new Home Chef Hustle kit. And I really did try my best to kind of clutter this up, thinking, what all would you need for a food booth as far as like spices and containers and drinks and all that. So I did try my best, and here in a little bit you will see that I added some debug drinks. I think they're from Eco Lifestyle, the little 6-packs of drinks, and ended up adding some of those in there as well. There is a espresso machine, and of course, like I said, all the things from the new kit or the new pack as well. And then outside I ended up adding some more counters, and then I add like paper towels, plates, the little kit that comes with the wrapped silverware, some containers, a little candy thing from Paranormal Activity. That's a show. The Paranormal pack. I add that out there as well, because most of the time when you see like food booths or whatever, they have little tables outside that have all the condiments and the silverware and all that. So I thought that was a little something cute to add. And I do add some benches outside. That way, if your sim is waiting on your food or their food, they can sit there, and then when they get called up, they can go sit in the bench or table that is out in the yard. And here I am working on the little drink machine, or the drink part. I ended up using these coffee mugs, but Debug has like these to-go cups, really cute, and I thought about adding some of those there, but I didn't. I just used the coffee mugs. Still cute. And yeah, I am just going around cluttering the best that I can. I do add some shelves above the stove with some more clutter, and that's about it. A rug. And as far as her booth goes, that was all. You did see me add a bunch of food signs outside. My aunt, she cooks many different things, so you can get your sweets here, some candies, popcorn, some barbecue, some soup, whatever it is, you name it. I put a food sign out for almost everything. So that is that. I am going to finish cluttering this up, and then I will see y'all guys in just a second. And y'all, I put the clutter stuff down to make pizza and forgot the pizza oven. So I go back and end up adding that there. And don't worry, I did use a smoke alarm, or I put a smoke alarm up, because I have been seeing so many reviews and so many people saying that every time their sim uses the pizza oven, they catch their house on fire. So I added a smoke alarm there in hopes that my aunt, being the skilled chef that she is, that she does not burn her booth down making you some yummy pizza. So there is that. So moving on outside, this is the little area I was telling you about with all the condiments. I try my best to add things that I thought people would use. So like I said, there is a little rack. I think it has like ketchup and mustard in it. The wrapped silverware, plates, paper towels. I even added the little snack box, some canisters, and some candy, I do believe. And then I added this little random thing of boxes and a bag and some fruit. And then above, or by the grill, I did add some shelves. Added all the things grilling that you would need. The seasonings, some more paper towels. I added a plant, I think, salt and pepper. You know, all the good things you need to make some yummy barbecue. And y'all, I put this plant here, this hanging plant. I thought it was so cute right there. And then I realized that there was no ceiling right there. So I ended up deleting it because it did look a little awkward just hanging there. Not really hanging to anything, just hanging. So I did end up deleting it, and I added this little flower there that my aunt bought from my mom's art booth, and some benches, and I added a table and a flower over there. And then, like I said earlier, over in my mom's booth, I'm just adding a desk and a computer. And I end up adding some extra little crafts that she made to the wall, so when her little inventory gets low outside, she can come in here and grab some more and put more out. Because, like I said earlier, she's got tons of crafts, y'all. It's ridiculous, the amount of crafts that she has, but it all looks so cute, and she always is willing to give me crafts and stuff that she makes for the holidays. So yeah, that's a plus. I don't have to buy any decorations. All of my Halloween decorations this year have come from her, so love you, Mom, for that, saving me some money. We always love that, don't we? So yeah, I'm just gonna add a table here and a plant, and I will see y'all guys in just a minute when I head back to landscaping. Oh look, back so soon. So I am moving on with some landscaping. I ended up adding this little sign here. Not that this lot is super big and you really need to be pointed where to go, but I thought it was just a cute little thing to add there, to kind of just let people know where everything's at, where the bathroom is in case you can't find it, and what booth is what if you can't tell. So these lights come from the little camper kit, and they are so cute, y'all. The little jars have like fireflies in them, and then you can attach the string lights to them, to everything. I'm probably going to use this in all my builds now. I was going to use the lights from the high school years pack with the pole attached to it, but they weren't agreeing with me. They weren't doing what I wanted them to do, so I actually didn't have the little camper kit. I went and bought it just for this, but I'm so glad I did. The items in that pack are so cute, y'all. I haven't come across a kit yet, or a pack, or anything like that that I have not enjoyed. All the items and everything are so cute. So I just added some lights around the trail so you can see at night if you were to come over here. And then this is the terrain paint I was telling y'all about, the grass with the dirt that kind of looks like the grass is dying. I ended up adding that under there just to give it a little detail, because when you load into the lot, you're not gonna be able to see the buildings. It's gonna go immediately to the first floor, so you'll be able to see under the booth. So that gave a little more extra detail, so I added that there. And just going around with these string lights again, I do end up adding some flowers and some bushes over here, I do believe. I end up moving the trash can as well, because I really didn't think you'd want to be eating right by a trash can. Even though if you go to the fair, I feel like in the eating areas, it's trash cans galore, and no matter where you sit, you're going to be beside a trash can. But I did move it for the sake of this video. And then right here where the orange flowers are, this is where I put the little kid play activity set. So I do end up deleting those and putting those over there as well. And then here I am adding these little mushroom things. It's like mushroom and grass. I've never used this item before and it's so cute. And I honestly thought I added it to all the lights, but apparently I just added them right there. And the grass patches, I added that around the lot as well to kind of give the landscaping some texture. That way it's just not looking so flat. And by the sign, I add a table and a radio, and then I add some like stereo speakers to each booth as well, because my mom and my aunt love to sing. They both can sing. Their voices when they sing together is so beautiful. So I added that for them to do as well, because I could just see them getting ready to open their little lot, and they're just hanging out, singing, chatting away like they always do. So thought that was a nice little touch as well. And adding this little kids area, and that is all for this build. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. As always, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all guys in the next one.